Getting there. Hey, there we go. Hey there, guys. How's it going? I am the cyclist vlogger, and it is the Tuesday night stream. Yep, Tuesday night stream. That's what it is. Just wait. I have to make sure this is actually coming through. There we go. Okay, so it's taken me. I'm a bit delayed for the start of this one today, because I've just updated my computer to Windows 10, and it was a real pain in the ass mostly because um, I know I'm really late to update to Windows 10. I'm aware of that. Um, but it's been a real pain in the ass because my internet has been incredibly slow last night when I was updating it to Windows 10. And then I tried to do the update throughout the day. And what it did is it updated and then it decided, oh, you know what? I'm just going to switch myself off. That's what it did. Just switched itself completely off, and then it just turned off my computer. So then when I turned it back on, it's like, oh, you've got to do all these other updates before you can even start using the computer. But yeah, whatever. That's enough of that. So basically today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about next weekend, which is the Great Northern Tour. This is the first time that this has ever been run. It's the inaugural running of this tour. I didn't do much to help with this. I was just there when the idea was thought up. And basically, it's racing from here to Charters Towers and then back again. So it's from here to Charters Towers, it's about 120, I believe, and halfway there is a pretty big hill. It's called the Mingala Range, and that's probably where the race is just going to split apart about there. So basically, that's on the Saturday, that race, and then the next day we come back into Townsville again, and you just come back the opposite way. It's along the main highway, but it travels inland, so there's not too many cars there. And yeah, it's going to be a really tough race, I think, because usually by about 8 or 9 o'clock, it's already pretty hot going along that road, and it's coming into, well, actually no, it was raining today, but it's coming into a really hot period in Townsville and the areas around at the moment. And further inland, it just gets even more hot, and it's not like it gets to like 30 to 33 or so, and then it's just a really dry heat coming. It'll just be a really dry heat coming off the road, so that's going to be a major factor influencing the outcome of the race. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a pretty major factor, just who can survive the longest. It's probably just going to be a race of attrition. So they have run these races separately before, racing to Charters Towers and then just driving back again, or racing from Charters Towers back to Townsville, and you have to drive to Charters Towers early in the morning. So, and there's I think it's $5,000 in cash prizes. I'm gonna have to check that one. Wait up, I have it open just here. No, I don't. Never mind, I closed it. Okay. We're not checking. I've closed it accidentally. Never mind. I did have the little flyer opened up before from Facebook. And I was going to show you guys that, but I accidentally closed it in my rush to get this up. Also, there is no audio for Windows 10. I just tried to listen in. I had my headphones on, and I was trying to make sure everything was working correctly, like my microphone, and I was trying to make sure that everything was really clear. I went to listen to it and say, oh, no, you don't have audio. Sorry, no, you don't get audio. So that really annoyed me. Yeah. So basically, Windows 10 is just really pissing me off at the moment. Also, I just finished. Wait up. I just finished my last piece of assessment for this term. Yeah, finally, I was really glad about that. It was a 80-minute geography exam. It was actually pretty easy. I thought it was pretty easy, which is lucky. Um, so that's the end of it now, which is I'm really, really happy about. So obviously I'm going to do a video about the race. I'll confirm probably by Friday whether I can have a camera on board. I doubt I'm going to be able to, because I talked about this in the previous live stream where Cycling Queensland is just so stupid and they don't let people have cameras on. Yeah, I probably won't be able to have a camera. It'd be really good though if I could. Also, I figured out the issue with the action camera was that I managed to run out of storage space. It only has 40 minutes of recording, and then it just shuts itself down. So yeah, that's why it shut itself down on Saturday. So in these holidays, I'll be probably just doing a lot of running. I'll probably ride like 3 times a week, maybe. After this race, this weekend, I'm pretty sure there's only like a couple crits or something after that, and then that's the end. And then after that, well, that's the end of the races for Townsville anyway. After that, there's look, I just got 2 people watching. That's awesome. No one really watches these ones. Everyone watches the other videos. I don't know why. They can actually ask questions in these. So in what was I saying? Yeah, so that's the end of racing for. That's basically the end of racing for Townsville. Once this Great Northern Tour finishes, and there's a couple races after that. I think like a criterium and maybe a time trial. I believe they've changed a bit of the stuff around. But yeah, after the Great Northern Tour, that's basically it for Townsville. And then there's a interclub race in Mackay. So they're doing a criterium around the city centre. So that's going to be really awesome. Because I've done a couple races in Mackay. I didn't actually do. Oh yeah, I did do a video on that. I did a couple of days of Mackay racing, and they have some really awesome racing down there. So I'm definitely wanting to go down to that criterium because that would be awesome. And yeah. Whew. Also, before I head off to the Great Northern Tour on the Friday, before I leave, before I do that first race on the Saturday, I'm going to go to probably like JB Hi-Fi or something, and I'm going to get a little MP3 recorder thing because people have been complaining, and I've been noticing as well that this little camera that I'm recording on here, it makes a little noise in the back. Well, it's not a little noise at all. It's a really annoying noise that it keeps making when I'm recording, and I'm just trying to record my voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a little MP3 recorder thing, and that's going to be able to either just record my voice like holding it up like this, like a microphone, or I'm going to be able to put it in my back pocket and attach a little wire thing and like do it either like over my shoulder or like underneath like this, and then just like clip it on like this here. So yeah, that'll be useful. So then you can actually hear me properly, and obviously that will get rid of the wind noise and everything as well. So that means that the audio is just going to be so much clearer now. Because what I was going to do is I was going to record footage just with the Shimano camera, and then then like do a voiceover afterwards of what's happening. But I just feel like it was kind of like a weird thing that I was doing. Like I was just commentating on what I was doing, and it just felt kind of weird for me to do it. So I just decided that it'd be better just to hold the camera up like that. I think that just gives a better feel to it, so, kind of thing. But obviously the audio is gonna have to be fixed, so I'm gonna get one of those. I think it's only like $80 or something, and then I'll get a microphone attachment thing. So in these holidays, I'm working for the first week, then I'm not working for the second week. So I don't know whether I'm gonna do videos about work, because it's literally just gonna be me getting up, go to work, then coming home, because I'm gonna be going 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. So there's not gonna be really that much I'm gonna be able to do in between, really, except maybe on like Tuesdays and Thursdays when I have bunch rides with my team. That's going to be really the only point at which there'll be something interesting happening. Because like, yeah, I'm not going to be doing much during the week that I'm working. But I think the Great Northern Tour will supply plenty of interesting stuff to do, which is going to be good. And then of course I have the NQ Athletics representing NQ down in Brisbane in a couple weeks. I think in 3 or 4 weeks time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's next month, October. Yeah, about this time. Yeah. So not too long now until I'm going down to Brisbane, going to ANZ Stadium. That's going to be pretty cool. Oh, also the last thing I want to talk about is something that is approaching very quickly, and it's kind of been in the back of my mind, and it's something that I really need to do. Just let me take a drink. It's uni applications, and that is due in not by the end of this week, but the end of next week. So I'm probably gonna attempt to sort that out tonight. I'm really gonna have to investigate all of the different options, because I'm not wanting to stay in Townsville. Honestly, I'd like to go down south and do increase my riding level, because I think I've still got the potential to go further up than just B grade, because I just haven't had the time to train as much as I'd like to. Obviously in the holidays I'm going to be able to train heaps, and I'm going to be able to train heaps after I finish school as well, so that's going to increase my fitness as well, so that'll be really good. So then I'd like to be able to go down south, and I'd like to do some races down there. That'd be really awesome. I'd really love to go to Melbourne. It's just the fact that I don't have that much money. So I'd really love to go down to Melbourne and do my uni course down there. I'm going to be doing sports psychology and exercise science. Well, actually, it depends on what I get into, really, because some down south the courses are incredibly competitive, because obviously more people are wanting to go to those ones. It's really confusing. Well, it's not really confusing. It's basically, if the course is more competitive, like if more people want to go into it, the score for it is heaps lower, if that makes sense. So you have to go really well in order to get into a really competitive course, basically. So I'd have to perform really well and get like an overall ranking of like 5 or something, like really high score, basically. But I'd love to go down to Brisbane or Melbourne or something. That'd be great. But yeah, it's just, yeah, obviously I'd tell you guys where I was going. So yeah, that's coming to the end of the live stream now. Sorry about if The audio wasn't great on this one because I haven't actually been able to do a little bit of test before because I have no audio at the moment because of stupid Windows 10. Yeah. Basically, that's all for today. Oh, also, this jersey. Wait up. Let me just pull it down so you can see it properly. Oh, look at that. Look at that jersey. Yeah, this is the Townsend de Cairns jersey for this year, which was in July. Yeah, I really love this jersey. It's really nice. And it's good to train in as well. It's not that aero because I'm such a skinny person. It flaps out like that. But the sleeves are great. They're nice and tight. But yeah, these are great jerseys. It's actually made by a mate of mine. His company is called Black Chrome. Check them out if you want to. They're really comfortable jerseys, and they make little caps as well. And I believe they make socks and gloves too. Not sure about that one. But yeah, they make great jerseys and they do TCBR. So shout out to those guys. They're awesome. But yeah, basically that's all for today. I am the Cyclist Vlogger. I'm stressed about using applications. That's all for today. I'm the Cyclist Vlogger, and I will see you. Just let me get to the stop broadcast. I will see you later.